I grew up in a family that valued and encouraged reading. My siblings and I weren't allowed to stay up late watching television or playing video games, but we could stay up as late as we wanted reading. And there was no such thing as a banned children's book in our house. Harry Potter, Catcher in the Rye, The Giver, we read them all. I sincerely believe that this open-minded attitude from my parents played a major role in shaping me into the free-thinking, open-minded college graduate that I am today. I also think that sometimes people only judge a book by what it seems like on the surface. Take The Hunger Games, for example. Yes, I could see where some parents would be shocked and horrified at the violence and the concept of a government that forces children to kill one another for the entertainment of the capital. And thus, I can understand why it was ranked number 3 on the list of this year's most challenged books. But if people would read the book and analyze it at a deeper level, they would quickly see that Suzanne Collins does not glorify such a society. Quite the opposite. She portrays it as awful, cruel, wrong. I agree that it isn't suitable for really young children, but for older children it is a great opportunity to think about tough questions, like how some of the oppression in Panim parallels oppression in our own world, and how they would respond if they were ever victims of this oppression. To illustrate this point, and to celebrate Banned Books Week, I am going to read a passage from The Hunger Games when Katniss is saying goodbye to Rue, a picture of sweetness and innocence that reminds her so much of her own little sister. And I am blind, so I'm also going to be reading this book in Braille. Here it goes. Rue has rolled to her side, her body curved in and around the spear. I shove the boy away from her and pull out my knife, freeing her from the net. One look at the wound and I know it's far beyond my capacity to heal, beyond anyone's probably. The spearhead is buried up to the shaft in her stomach. I crouch before her, staring helplessly at the embedded weapon. There's no point in comforting words, in telling her she'll be all right. She's no fool. Her hand reaches out, and I clutch it like a lifeline, as if it's me who's dying instead of Rue. You blew up the food? She whispers. Every last bit, I say. You have to win, she says. I'm going to win for both of us now. I promise. I hear a cannon and look up. It must be for the boy from District 1. Don't go. Rue tightens her grip on my hand. Course not. Staying right here, I say. I move in closer to her, pulling her head onto my lap. I gently brush the dark, thick hair back behind her ear. Sing, she says, but I barely catch the word. Sing, I think. Sing what? I do know a few songs. Believe it or not, there was once music in my house, too. Music I helped make. My father pulled me in with that remarkable voice, but I haven't sung much since he died, except when Prim is very sick. Then I sing her the same songs she liked as a baby. Sing. My throat is tight with tears, hoarse from smoke and fatigue, but if this is Rue's last request, I have to at least try. The song that comes to me is a simple lullaby, one we sing fretful, hungry babies to sleep with. It's old, very old, I think, made up long ago in our hills, what my music teacher calls a mountain air. But the words are easy and soothing, promising tomorrow will be more hopeful than this awful piece of time we call today. I give a small cough, swallow hard, and begin. Deep in the meadow, under the willow, a bed of grass, a soft green pillow. Lay down your head and close your sleepy eyes, and when again they open, the sun will rise. Here it's safe, here it's warm. Here the daisies guard you from every harm. Here your dreams are sweet and tomorrow brings them true. Here is the place where I love you. Rue's eyes have fluttered shut. Her chest moves, but only slightly. My throat releases the tears, and they slide down my cheeks. But I have to finish the song for her. Deep in the meadow, hidden far away, a cloak of leaves, a moonbeam ray. Forget your woes, and let your troubles lay. And when again it's morning, they'll wash away. Here it's safe, here it's warm. Here the daisies guard you from every harm. The final lines are barely audible. Here your dreams are sweet, and tomorrow brings them true. Here is the place where I love you. Everything's still and quiet. Then almost eerily, the mockingjay takes up my song.
Photo and video. Stop recording video. Button.